hate me, don't you?
Kons podcast.
Hate me, don't
That
you?
like button, subscribe and share.
Hate me, don't you?
Constant content.
You hate me, don't you? You hate me, don't you?
Constant content.
You hate me, don't you?
Kons motherfucking podcast.
Yo, what's up?
Constant motherfucking content.
Staying on.
You hate me, don't you?
Yeah, what's going on? What's happening? It's Kons podcast. You know what it is? This is episode 184. What's going on? Thank you for the round of applause. What's going on? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody doing good. Excuse me, I just ate and shit. You know what I'm saying? Made myself some scrambled eggs and cheese, some hot dogs. You know what I'm saying? Threw the hot dogs right on the skillet. You know what I mean? Grilled them on the skillet. You know what I'm saying? Have a couple of egg sandwiches, you feel me? Some apple juice to top it off. Shit was tasty. You know what I mean? So yeah, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Episode 184. You know what I mean? You might have seen them names on the screen if they still on the screen. You know what I mean? I don't know if they still up there or if you have seen them. But that's some of the shit we're going to be going over today. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Today I got Liangeloball. Came at Camron. Camron definitely has some words. We know how Camron get down. He has some words for LiAngelo. lilxan. We're going to talk about him. You know what I'm saying? His alleged little charge he got going right now. Drake announced the album, Amongst the Party Next Door album. Announced another album that he got. They working on. Kendrick spoke on Apple Music with Ebro and the Deska this morning. Watched the interview. He had a nice little 30-minute segment. I got a clip of that on what he said about the beef. And irvgotti has sadly passed away after we received the news that he was on life support. So, first and foremost, you know what I'm saying? What's up? What's going on? That's the topics we're going to be touching on today. What's going on with y'all? You know what I'm saying? It's a Thursday. You know what I mean? 1:08 p.m., February 6th. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing? How y'all rocking? Hope everybody good. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all been doing good. Hope y'all enjoyed yesterday's episode. You know what I'm saying? Touching on the fact that irvgotti was on life support. Touched on T.I. and Tiny getting a full amount. Touched on Drake and his smoking hoodie yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Touched on Lil Wayne and his announcement. We also touched on Konstantkkontent being at the Grammys. We also touched on Kanye West and his little interview he did with the psycho geniuses for him and Kendrick that he called them. Yeah, but that was yesterday's episode. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Today is episode 184. What's up? You know what I mean? I hope y'all are doing good out there, man. You know what I'm saying? It's raining and shit out here. It's nice and foggy, cold. I love this weather. Been waiting for it all year. So, without further ado, you know what I'm saying? Let's get into episode 184. Touch on these topics real quick, you know what I'm saying? So first and foremost, irvgotti, man, you know what I'm saying? irvgotti has sadly passed away, you know what I mean? He has sadly passed away after we all got the news yesterday that he suffered another stroke and was on life support. Later on in the evening, like shortly after I uploaded my episode yesterday, I seen the news being reported everywhere. Rest in peace to irvgotti. He had passed away. Sad news, condolences to the family, man, of irvgotti, you know what I'm saying? irvgotti had passed at 50 Cent is still trolling this man, still choosing to troll this man, even in death. Now, I understand the funk y'all had, you know what I'm saying? He tried to lowball you, tried to blackball you out the industry, tried to have some niggas kill you, and the whole type of shit. I get it. But yo, it's to a point where you don't even have to say nothing really no more, man. You know what I'm saying? You outlived this man. Really no more trolling to do. You know what I'm saying? So 50 Cent posted this picture right here on this Instagram. As you see, you know what I mean, smoking, you know what I'm saying, said he's smoking on the Gotti pack, and he said, nah, God bless him. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, you know what I mean, I kind of get it a little bit. I mean, if you tried to have niggas kill him and all that, tried to blackball him and get him out of deals and shit that he was trying to sign with, a whole bunch of shit. The beef was ugly, you know what I'm saying? But yo, this man is passed on now, you know what I mean? So let's lay that shit to rest, man. You know what I mean? It's just distasteful at this point, you know what I'm saying? At least us as a people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he posted that pic, you know what I mean? And I came across this clip, you know what I'm saying? This clip of him talking about how he started Murder Inc. and Sony was trying to lowball him and shit like that. for 3 M's, but he ended up just signing anyway. But he was talking about how, you know what I'm saying, he could have said anything and they would have just went with it. There was hype, you know what I'm saying, to have him. You know what I mean? He's responsible for a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Ja Rule, you know what I mean? All the hits he had. DMX, he's highly responsible for putting DMX, introducing the world to DMX. You know what I'm saying? The whole Murder Inc., Ja Rule, Ashanti, DMX, Cadillac Ty, Black Child. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these artists, you know what I mean, was definitely up under irvgotti for sure. So let's not forget the pioneer and the legend that he was. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is the clip of him talking about him first signing his deal. Sony wanted to fuck with him. Check this shit out.
Yeah, and I'm like, Tommy Mottola just offered me, and Damien Fizzy just offered me a label deal. $3 million. You should stay with me for less. You're going to win with me. So that was his first line of bull. I was like, yo, it's $3 million. He said, I give you $1.5 million. He offered me half. I'm like, why the fuck am I taking half? And then I said, yo, this is crazy because I didn't make them hundreds of millions of dollars.
Right.
I made you hundreds of millions of dollars. So if they offer me 3, really, you should be giving me 10.
Minimum.
But I said, yo, you my man. You're like a father figure. Just smash the deal. He wouldn't until the crazy me, Leo, Kevin Lowndes, Russell Simmons. It's getting to it. And he's still at his $1.5 million. He's your like a son to me. You cannot leave. See, he turns to Russell. Russell, he's about to leave. Say something. So Russell looks at me, but the chip and Russell kicked in. This is from Hollis, just like me. Mm-hmm. So he was like, Leo, I can. He couldn't tell me take half. This Leo, you idiot, Russell. He goes in on Russell. He looked at Kevin Lowndes, and Chip kicked in him too. He knew he was all alone. He was screaming and hollering, and he said it's his job to keep me at the lowest possible cost. He said, it's your job to jerk me. I said, all right, Dad, I'm out. I'm taking the deal at Sony. Call y'all, and slammed the door. I left like an hour later. Leo, don't want to argue. I don't want to talk. I just want you to meet someone, okay? Doug Morris, which is his boss. So I go to meet Doug. Leo really loves you, Doug. He's damage control because Leo said I said some shit I shouldn't have said.
He's the top of the label. That's
he's the boss of the universe.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, yeah, Leo really loves you, and you need to stay with Leo. And then Doug says, I want you to meet somebody. And walks Edgar Rothman. He's the billionaire who bought the Universal Music Group. Now, his money came from Seagram's gin. His father was a bootlegger that turned billionaire. So he comes in there. I said, hey, ain't you the family of rum runners that likes music business? Hindsight, this could have me over. He started dying laughing. And he goes, ain't you the guy who thinks they're going to go to Sony? And I started laughing. And he said, what are they offering you? I made a big mistake. I should have said 10 million. I said 3 million. He said, done. Put his arm around me. Walk with me. He's my man to this day. Edgar, I got a good relationship with him.
So how much did they end up giving you?
3.
Oh, they didn't give you 4. They just
I played myself. When he said, what are they offering you? I should have said 10. Whatever I'd have said, he was done. That was one of the mistakes that I made.
Return on investment.
Hindsight.
Yeah, you saying, you know what I'm saying? He was talking about, you know, Lear Cohen and all them was there being introduced to all these big guys, Universal and all this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Ended up just signing for that 3 mil, but he said he lowballed himself. You know what I mean? He learned later on, you know what I'm saying? He could have said 10, 15 mil. They would have signed that nigga for that. You know what I mean? So I thought that was a dope little clip to add in, you know what I'm saying? Just to let you know what I mean? He was a pioneer. He was a staple in the hip hop game. You know what I'm saying? Definitely gonna be missed. You feel me? Rest in peace to irvgotti. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to irvgotti. He passed away yesterday at 54. You know what I'm saying? Due to health complications and having another stroke. You know what I'm saying? That he was not able to come back from. So condolences to irvgotti's family. You know what I mean? It's a sad story. So in other news, you know what I'm saying? Camron, LiAngelo. So Liangeloball had recently went on an interview with Complex that was saying, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know Camron, you know what I mean? But I feel like I can definitely rap better than him, you know what I'm saying? There ain't no question when it comes to hoop. I can definitely hoop better than him, you know what I'm saying? So he was saying, but you don't even know him though, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him and all the shit he was saying, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it was like, I don't even know Camron, you know what I'm saying? I feel like myself that I can out rap him is what he said, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, I mean, Tweaker is a dope song. I gotta hear something else before you talking about you can out rap a nigga like Camron. You know what I'm saying? Camron been in the game some 20-something years. He's another legend in the game. You know what I'm saying? Which he did say he is a legend. You know what I'm saying? That's the people's legend for sure. You know what I'm saying? But saying that you could rap better than Camron is crazy. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of crazy. We ain't heard nothing else from you. We got to hear some other shit first before you start making them self-claims. You know what I'm saying? Camron been in the game a long motherfucking time. Him and Mace. You know what I'm saying? And they not slighted when it come to lyrical capabilities. You know what I mean? Cam done freestyled on this show. It is what it is a few times for the intro. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I think Cam definitely still got that pen in him. Still got that right in him for sure. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. We got to see something else from you, LiAngelo before you can say that you better than anybody. You know what I mean? Especially somebody who been in the game some 20-something years. You know what I'm saying? Paved the way for you, my nigga, to be here in the game and rapping and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to also look at it that way. You know what I mean? Whether you knew of him or not, you know what I'm saying? He was there first, making money and been a way popular nigga way before you. You feel me? But Tweaker is dope. I'm not taking nothing from that, but I'm just saying in order for you to say that you better than somebody that's been in the game 20 plus years, my nigga, we got to see some more work, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You said you got something in the raps in this interview, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm waiting to see. What you got under wraps, the shit that you cooking up. Cause we just heard Tweaker, and that's a radio banger. You know what I'm saying? That's something that's gonna get played on the radio. That's something you could tell your aim was radio play, airwave, and you did that. It's gonna get some airwaves. It's gonna get some radio play for sure. Like I said, cause the song slaps. It's definitely a dope song. You know what I'm saying? But saying you can rap better than Camron, I don't know about all that. You know what I'm saying? So this the clip of him saying such, and also got the clip of Cam's response. So this the clip of him saying when he was talking to Complex that he think he can out rap, Camron. Check this shit out.
Also, very recently got into your first ever rap beef with Camron. This kind of feels like a rite of passage.
Before I was rapping.
I know, but it's all kind of just happening so quickly. I'm sure now that's even behind you, but what's it been like having to deal with like commentary from someone like Camron, and then now, in your words, signing what you say is the greatest music contract in the history of music?
I don't deal with it. Like, that don't bother me, bro. I just address it because I ain't finna get punked for nothing. Like, dog, what is you saying? They don't know me at all. I don't know Camron, bro. It was like, yeah, I think I rap colder than him. Basketball colder than them niggas. Like, I'm not over here like, dang, you said I can't do this. Like, bro,
right.
I knew this shit was coming. I just be keeping it cool, like.
Well, the basketball, I mean, Camron's great at basketball, but I would think it's safe to assume you're a better basketball player than Camron.
Discussion though, bro.
But you also feel as if musically you're better?
Me personally, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But, like, I'm not gonna say that, well, I said it on here now, but I'm not going online like, I'm better than Camron, like, yeah.
But you do feel that way, though?
I feel that way. But, you know, hella people gonna respect. That's their legend for real. I'm not disrespecting.
Right.
Like, cool, bro. I don't know. I don't have no feeling towards it.
The only feeling is that you feel like musically, you know, you're superior.
Yeah, I'm feeling like I'm up there in my music, bro.
Good, man. Keep cooking, dog.
Got some stuff coming.
You seen, you know what I'm saying? That was him saying that he feels like he can out-rap Camron. You know what I mean? When it comes to the hoop, ain't no question. You know what I'm saying? For sure, you got that in the hoops. But now, I don't know about rapping, man. You know what I mean? You just now starting this, as far as we all know. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really been, you ain't got no 10, not even 5, not even a month, not even 6 months in the game. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. That's some good confidence, though, to have. I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? And the Cam even invited him to come down on It Is What It Is to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Now, Cam has some words for him in response. You know what I mean? Said I put it on here on this podcast earlier, a few episodes ago, you know what I'm saying, where he was like, you know what I mean, I'm not arguing with the Tito Jacksons of the world, you know what I mean? Like, calling him the Tito Jackson and shit like that, saying he's irrelevant and shit like that. So, this is what Cam definitely fired back and had to say about him saying that he will out-rap him, you know what I'm saying? And plus, he was like, yeah, you can have the hoop shit, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm 48 years old, nigga. What the fuck I look like hitting somebody's hoop court trying to ball with you one-on-one and shit. Which made so much sense, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, still I am 48, nigga, the fuck? But, you know what I mean? Yeah, so that's what Cam had to say in response of what you just seen LiAngelo say about Cam. Check this shit out.
I have to ask you, Jello did another interview. Yeah. He said that he raps colder than you.
Yeah.
Did you see that, and what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I see the
I never
clips.
asked you about it, yeah.
The thing about it is that I'm not doing Tito's no more. The Tito Jacksons. I can't do it. But the comments, I think, personally handled that. The comments were kind of, people were losing their minds. So, go ahead, y'all. They usually bashing me on the Shade Room. I finally seen a post where they had my back on the Shade Room.
Yeah, they held you down.
Yeah, they went crazy. But what I will say, I've never seen like a basketball player / rapper, whatever, with CTE.
Elaborate.
There's no other way to explain his comments. I've never seen it before. I thought it was a boxing football thing, but obviously rappers / basketball players could get it too. You know what's crazy when talk about this interview? I don't want to bring this to this show. I was going to bring it to Talk with Flea, but since we're bringing it up, is part of the interview he said, yeah, that's why I don't be talking. Niggas be talking about me. I guess he's referring to us. He's like, I knew I had this coming down the pipeline, pause. And I'm like, first of all, okay, cool. We didn't know you rapped or rap like that, whatever. Why do niggas keep moving the goalposts? We said you're not a professional basketball player. I don't understand how niggas keep switching to go, yeah, because I see niggas tagging me too. Yeah, Cam, yeah, Jello did. I never said he couldn't rap. I didn't even know he did rap. We said he's not a professional basketball player, and we could tell how quickly he switched his occupation that he.
Have him on Talk with Flea. I would love.
You can come up here. He's an athlete somewhere, right?
Yo.
You're an athlete somewhere, right? You take athletes up here since you're going around doing your interviews. Come on up, man. Let's have a healthy discussion. That another thing he said, yeah, I'm cold in basketball, rap, all that. I think because we so hip and we so in loopy and everything, niggas be forgetting how old niggas is. Yo, bro, now look at me, man. Look, I know, let me just take a look at myself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I dig it. Just for those who know, because I look good, I'm in shape, I'm flying, everything. I am older than Tim Duncan. I'm older than Kevin Garnett. This is how old I am. I just look good, man. I dig it. Fuck, I look like Vernon Full. Now, if you want me to put some money up on some nigga that I think can beat you, that didn't even go to college or anything else, I got a bunch of them niggas. They talk about killer, get the one-on-one with Jello. Nigga, listen, first of all, I'm 48 years old. What the fuck do I look like playing nigga one-on-one? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. But I got some niggas, though. But if you want, you're more than welcome to come up, Jello. Have a great conversation. No, none fly, none. I'm just saying. But people got to stop with this. All we said was the man was not a professional basketball player. That's it. I put up my picture with the gauchos and all that. Niggas talking about, said they wouldn't have let that light-skinned nigga in this gym right here. Niggas start going in on Wally Lynch and G Dot. Mello beat everybody in this picture. I don't know about that.
No, Mello couldn't be there.
Because at the end, first of all, it's a different era.
Yeah.
Let's get that situated. Secondly, you're not going to get the calls you got when you was playing basketball. That's why I said errors be mattering, because you can hand check, you can't tell. It's different rules, different times. So, but congratulations.
Well, I think it'd be a great conversation. Jello, you are an athlete, so we could have a
you the queen of if he could get away with it.
Then get away with it.
Come on, listen, all jokes aside, we would love for you to come on the show.
Yeah.
I see you doing your rounds and everything. Come on up.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so we know the NBA.
You know what I'm saying? That was Camron with something with the clapback at LiAngelo. You know what I'm saying? We knew Cam was going to come back with it. You know what I'm saying? He definitely was going to come back with it. He wasn't going to take that shit lightly, especially when it come to this rap shit. You know what I'm saying? So he felt definitely targeted, challenged, whatever the case may be, as a rapper, you know, it's not fellow rapper. I don't rap, you know what I mean? But as a rapper, you know what I'm saying? He felt like he needed to fire back for sure. And I get it, you know what I mean? Yeah, because you ain't been in the game that long. Your song Tweaker slaps. I'm never going to take nothing from that. But don't start getting cocky, my nigga, when you ain't even been in the game 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Put some time in first before you start getting, you know what I mean? Talk about you better than this rapper and that rapper and shit like that. We ain't even heard you you yet, my nigga. We only heard one song. We heard 3 verses. My nigga, that's it. You know what I'm saying? We don't have nothing else from you. You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel what Cam was saying. You know what I'm saying? You had a hoop shit for sure. Nigga, I am 48, my nigga. I'm not about to get on nobody's court with you and try to hoop with you. You know what I'm saying? Which makes sense. You know what I mean? I wouldn't either. Shit, if I was 48 years old. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga's like, what, 20-something? Yeah, you know what I mean? Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but he can have this mic shit, though. We can do this mic shit, though. You know what I'm saying? He invited him to come up there. It is what it is. Hopefully, LiAngelo go up there and holler at him. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be epic. I think that'd be dope. You know what I'm saying? I think people would definitely watch that, being that, the back and forth that they've been going through. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they've been going back and forth. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That was them going back and forth and shit. LiAngelo said what he said, and Cam definitely had a response for that. So, next subject, lilxan. So lilxan, you know what I mean? lilxan is now 3 years sober. You know what I'm saying? He said he was 3 years sober, said he got some music he working on, you know what I'm saying? But he fighting this case, you know what I mean, of an assault, because he was at some show, and I guess some dude in the crowd, some white dude in the crowd was flicking him off, giving him the bird the whole time and shit until he got tired of it, I guess. And I guess he went and pushed the dude down and then threw the microphone, hit his head. Then he ended up kicking dude in the face. You know what I'm saying? So this is the video of such right here. You know what I mean? I might edit out the actual kick when he makes the contact, but you gonna see exactly what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because YouTube be tripping on violence.
Wait
and
me, don't you?
Yo, if you like all the constant content that you've been constantly seeing Monday through Friday, go on and hit that subscribe button. Do that shit right now in the middle of this little video. Now's your time to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You feel me? Hit the like button too and comment on something. You know what I'm saying? Do that shit right now. Get back to the episode. Harmed people and shit like that. So yeah, I'm gonna show you this shit though, you know what I mean? But it's gonna be edited. I'm gonna tell you that now. You're not gonna see the actual kick and land on dude's face, but you gonna get the picture that he kicked that nigga in his motherfucking face. You know what I'm saying? Check this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Kick dude right in the face. You know what I mean? Also threw the mic down on him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not too sure what that was about. You know what I mean? I'm not too sure what that was about. You know what I'm saying? He must have been high. Bad must have been in his high days. You know what I'm saying? He lost his composure, crashed out on stage, and ended up fucking dude up. You know what I'm saying? Now he facing charges for it. You know what I'm saying? But apparently he been sober for 3 years now. You know what I'm saying? So apparently this was a while ago. This was a little bit ago, I guess, more than 3 years out. You know what I'm saying? Where he did this shit incident at this show. You know what I'm saying? I personally myself, I don't really listen to lilxan. You know what I mean? I can't tell you nothing about his music or none of that. You know what I mean? To me, it was just one of these drugged out kids. You know what I'm saying? That's on hella drugs and high all the time. And their music don't apply to me. You know what I'm saying? Just like what's the other guy, Little Pump? Yeah, they just don't apply to me. You know what I'm saying? These are young niggas that happen to go viral with their music, and to me it just has no substance. The music they doing, it's not no depth to it. It's just, you know what, Lil Pump shit, Gucci gang. I mean, he says this shit a good 100 fucking times in 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And this is the type of music that these young niggas is putting out, and it's going viral, and they making so much money off this shit. You know what I'm saying? So this was a clip right here, you know what I mean, of him. The TMZ had caught up with him, and he said he was now 3 years sober. You know what I mean? So TMZ had caught up with him. This is what he had to say. Check it out.
Hey, lilxan, how are you?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. How you? What we say?
Good to see you. What's the occasion, man? What's going on? You got the whole family out tonight.
Yeah. Well, 3 years sober. That's important. And I just signed to Third Eye Recordings, UMG. So we're just having like a celebratory dinner, you know, starting off the new year right.
So you're celebrating your sobriety. How's that been for you? You said 3 years?
3 years, yeah. 3 years. It's been really good. Yeah, really good. I'm around the right people right now. I got great people like K-Rock and Kenny over here.
What up, guys? PM Dawn.
You guys make me laugh.
What has been, the thing that's helped you stay the most clear on this path of sobriety?
I would say my girlfriend, Lexi, my parents, the new label and team that I'm around right now, Third Eye. It's a lot of great stuff going on right now. So I'm just very blessed and very grateful, yeah.
I love that. Now, you know, there was recently a show, you know, that you had a few months ago.
Yeah.
Where you kicked someone in the face. You know, I got to ask about that. What happened?
I can't talk about that. It's a legal case. I wish I could.
Will there be any more of that going on at any shows? Are you going to be?
Never again. No, not again.
Start our recordings. We out.
Yo, thank you though.
What are you working on now?
We got a third album coming out. Yeah.
Coming out. All right. Well, look forward to hearing it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You know what I'm saying? That was him. Said he was 3 years sober. You know what I mean? And he looked good. You know what I'm saying? You could tell he wasn't all drugged up. You know what I'm saying? Eyes wasn't all fucking low and shit like that. Said he got good people around him. Got a good girlfriend around him. Motivation. You know what I'm saying? Got a good team that's lead him in the right direction. So more power to him for that. Like I said, I don't even listen to his music, but I love elevation. You know what I'm saying? If you know me, you familiar with my channel and all this shit on the channel and whatnot. I love elevation. I love coming up. You know what I'm saying? I love being better than what you was yesterday. I teach my kids and tell my kids the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Be better than what you was yesterday. And the fact that he's 3 years sober, I definitely commend that. For sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking that shit at all. I think that's something dope. You know what I mean? I think that's some dope shit for sure. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he can do that and just leave that shit alone, because clearly it wasn't on the right path for him. Clearly he was doing some shit that he should not have been doing, you know what I mean, along the way of all the drugs and shit that he was putting in his body. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't good for nobody. You feel me? But yeah, that was Lil Xan. What's next? We got Drake. So Drake has said on his tour, I guess on stage, you know what I'm saying, he has said and put it out there that he been working on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Been working on some shit that he got coming. And he felt like he said it's a conversation that me and y'all need to have. I guess talking to his fans and shit like that. Now this is after he announced that he was coming out with the album with Party Next Door. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's saying that's gonna be a slapping ass album. I don't know. I don't listen to Party Next Door, you know what I mean? But now it seemed like, and the name of the album is called like Sexy Songs for You. Ain't for me. I can already tell by the title. Ain't gonna be nothing I'm gonna listen to. You know what I'm saying? I didn't listen to Certified Lover Boy either. I can't tell you nothing on that album, not a single song. You know what I'm saying? It's just not my style of rap music when I want to hear rap music. When I want to hear bars, I don't want to hear bars about how much you love a bitch or how much you in love with your bitch. I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Leave that shit to The Weeknd, Dream. You know what I'm saying? Leave that shit to R&B artists and shit. I don't want to hear you come with 16 bars, metaphors, and similes and entendres about how much you in love. I just don't want to hear it. That's me. That's my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? So he announced at the show that he said he got this shit coming out. You know what I mean? The shit he been working on. Said a conversation that me, you, and I need to have, he said. It was just waiting for the right time. He waiting for the right time to drop that shit. So this is a clip of such dude talking about it. He also got the clip of him on stage saying such. You know what I mean? Check this clip out of him saying that he got an album on the way. Check it out.
You know, eventually when the time is right, Drizzy Drake alone by himself is gonna have a one-on-one talk to y'all. When the time is right, I'll be back with another album, a one-on-one conversation with y'all that you need to hear.
So Drake announced he's dropping another album, and this is on the heels of him dropping an album in a week and a half. A week and 2 days now. Damn, that's fast. But yeah, he's dropping some Sexy Songs for You collab album with Party Next Door. He announced he has a solo project coming. He said soon, when the time is right. So I want to say it's going to drop this year. We all know he was on stream. Was that Aiden stream or XQC stream where he said, I have a lot of music I'm dropping in 2025. He said he was dropping a lot of music this year. So I would assume it's this year. Could be the summer. He could wait till fall season for the next project. But are y'all excited for a Drake solo album as well? And are y'all excited for the album he has coming next Friday on Valentine's Day? Some Sexy Songs for You with Party Next Door. Let me know in the comments. Till next time, I'm out of here. Make sure you hit that follow button. Follow my backup account. Link in the caption. Link in the bio. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube. I will be posting long form content there. Till then, I'm out of here.
You know what I'm saying? That was him saying he got an album on the way. Said it's a conversation that you and I need to have. Apparently talking to his fans. You know what I'm saying? Got some music coming out. Some solo shit, he said. He's doing the collab shit with Party Next Door. Sexy Songs for You. Hey, if y'all hype about that, hey, be hype about that. That's your style of music. I'm sure you're gonna fuck with that. You know what I mean? Like I said, in my opinion, that type of shit ain't for me. Judging by the title, I'm not gonna like nothing on there. You know what I'm saying? Like Certified Lover Boy, I didn't like nothing on that album. I had some shit I liked from Scary Hours. I had some shit I liked from For All the Dogs. I had some shit I liked from More Life. There's songs on every album that I fuck with, at least 1 or 2, 3 songs, you know what I'm saying? But I don't feel I'm gonna fuck with anything off of this album, you know what I'm saying? Like Certified Lover Boy, I didn't fuck with no song off of that album, you know what I'm saying? Just cause the theme and the shit that's being talked about, I don't wanna hear, you know what I mean? But that's me, that's my personal opinion, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all like that shit. You know what I mean? A lot of you Drake fans out there, y'all fuck with that shit that he do. And with, you know what I mean, and the Lover Boy shit and talking about how much you love this and that. I don't want to hear it on the track. You know what I'm saying? 16 bars. When I'm trying to hear some bars, you know what I'm saying? Metaphors. I'm trying to hear some simile, trying to hear some double entendres and shit like that. I don't want to hear a double entendre, a metaphor, and a simile about how much you love your bitch. I don't want to hear it. You feel me? But that's my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what you're seeing though. You know what I mean? Him announcing that shit on stage. You know what I'm saying? You had dude commentary behind it. You know what I mean? So yeah, you got some solo shit coming. You know what I'm saying? For all you Drake fans out there that can't wait for that. You know what I mean? I just want to hear to see what he gonna talk about as far as what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? As far as what you're gonna address, who you gonna sneak this. You know what I mean? That's what intrigues me to listen to it. You know what I'm saying? I guess the ratchetry shit of it. You know what I mean? Who you sneak dissing on there? You know what I'm saying? What type of sneak dissing shit is you gonna say this time? You know what I mean? Are you gonna throw some shots at Kendrick? Whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm interested in hearing. You know what I'm saying? For sure. So shout out to Drake. You know what I mean? Got a solo shit coming on the way after he dropped this collab, Party Next Door. You know what I mean? Last but not least, we got Kendrick Lamar. So Kendrick Lamar recently did an interview. And you know, this nigga don't do interviews. He don't come outside. He don't talk to people. He don't be in front of no motherfucking mic, no camera, no none of that, no audience, no none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So he went to the interview Apple Music with Ebro and Nadeska. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all familiar with them, but this is Ebro right here, as you see on the screen, and this is Nadeska, his co-partner that they do the shit with, which you're gonna see on the clip. You know what I'm saying? But they've been working with Apple Music for a long time. You know what I'm saying? They've been working with Apple Music. They do a lot of interviews on Apple Music. You know what I'm saying? With a lot of different people. You know what I mean? But this shit right here was exclusive, and they went live with it. You know what I'm saying? They went live. They was live when they filmed this shit. I watched it it looked like, it said it was posted 4 hours ago, so I watched it about 4 hours later after the stream was done. It's about an hour. They interviewed some other people. Also, there's some like people on there who are deaf. You know what I'm saying? And I guess he gonna have a segment with them at his Super Bowl. You know what I mean? So they was talking to them about, you know, their relationship with Kendrick and this and that and different things of that nature before Kendrick actually came out. So Kendrick comes out in the last like 30-40 minutes of it, and then they interview him and talk to him. But they don't even ask him the gritty shit. You know what I'm saying? They didn't ask him nothing gritty. I wanted to hear you know what I mean? Like the what you think about Drake suing and shit. And you understand? What does They Not Like Us mean to you? And what was your thought process when you was writing them lyrics down? You know what I'm saying? Was you aiming to really dethrone this nigga? Was you aiming to really talk to this man's soul like how you did? You know what I'm saying? How did you come up writing Meet the Grams? You know what I'm saying? What was that about? And do you really feel that way? You know what I'm saying? You said you feel like niggas like him should die and rot in a cell with Weinstein. You feel me? Those is harsh lyrics that we was all like, wow. You know what I'm saying? It blew our minds. You feel me? I wanted to see them type of questions. They was keeping it real PG. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Kendrick was like, nah, don't ask me that. I don't want to talk about this. Before the interview, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't ask him none of the gritty shit that I feel like the fans wanted to hear. We don't hear from this man. You know what I'm saying? He don't do interviews or none of that shit. So when he got the time to do an interview, you know what I'm saying? I want to hear the gritty shit. I want to hear the shit about, you know, what took place when you made these songs, Euphoria, when you made Meet the Grams, when you came up with They Not Like Us. What was the process? Did you have these in store? Did you have them just stashed away? Did you hit the studio immediately? I'm talking, you was dropping a song right after this nigga Drake dropped a song. Did you hit the studio and go lay a song down in a matter of a couple of hours and we heard it the same day that you went and laid it down? Or was these shits just in the vault, all ready to go already type shit? You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of questions I wanted to hear, man. You feel me? Let me interview with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I would have asked the great shit. I would have asked the shit that, you know what I mean, motherfucker motherfuckers I feel like motherfuckers wanted to know. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, you know what I mean? They should have asked him better things. You know what I'm saying? The gritty, grimy shit. That's what I wanted to hear. I guess the ratchet shit you could say also, you know what I'm saying? But this is a clip, you know what I mean, of him. This is the clip of the interview when they were asking him. They asked him about the beef with Drake and shit like that. And he kind of answered it, you know what I'm saying, in a real non-gritty way. You know what I mean? So yeah, this the clip though. Check it out.
You know, was that your intent when you rolled out this year? Was like, yo, I'm drawing a line. Like, this is what it is.
My intent was to always keep, I think from day one was to always keep the nature of it as a sport. You know, I don't care how motherfuckers look at it as far as like, as a collaborative effort, you know, that's cool too, but I love when artists grit their teeth. Like, I still watch battle raps. I still watch Smack URL from Murder Mook to Lux to Tay-Rock, you know, my bro Daylight. This has always been the core definition of who I am, and it's been that way since day one. So I don't think it was a thing for this year. It was always just a continuum. And what I will say about this year, it was more from a space where I think a lot of people was putting rap to the back, and you didn't see that. You didn't see that grit. You didn't see that bite anymore. So I always took that in consideration in going into any type of my music.
That's interesting.
So, as you seen, you know what I'm saying, that was the clip. You feel me? That was the clip of him, but you know what I'm saying, answering the question that they asked him about Drake. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, they didn't ask for no gritty shit. I wanted to hear that grimy shit. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to hear that shit that the fans probably wanted to hear. You know what I'm saying? They didn't ask him none of that. They kept it real cool and kept it real on a solid level. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't know if he told them before he did the interview that, nah, don't ask me about that shit. I don't want to talk about that shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It seems like maybe he could have said that. I don't know. But like I said, man, it wasn't the shit that we wanted to hear as fans, as a people. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we wanted to hear that grimy shit. We wanted to hear the motherfucking questions about, you know what I'm saying, where was his aim? Where was his mind at? Get into his mindset when he was making these songs. You know what I'm saying? Dismantling this nigga. Where was your mind at when you made Meet the Grams? You know what I'm saying? Was that just a Stash Box song? Or did you go in the studio the same day and we hearing these songs the same day you recorded them type shit? You know what I mean? That's what I wanted to hear, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me interview with Kendrick Lamar. You know what I mean? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know if he said, you know what I mean, don't ask me this, don't ask me that before that shit, or no, I don't know. You know what I mean? But the whole interview was dope though. You know what I'm saying? At the end, they had like 3 different kids asking certain things. You know what I'm saying? One was from like a mentor program. He kind of asked them about that, about, you know what I'm saying, what was the best advice you got from like a mentor, shit like that. He was big up the mentor program. Somebody else asked him a question. Kendrick kind of recognized the little dude. He was some artist, probably from out there somewhere. So it was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty dope. You know, they talked about certain segments and shit that he's gonna have. 13 minutes halftime show performance. He touched on that. He touched on some of the halftime and performing with SZA. You know what I'm saying? Talking about that shit. It's a dope interview. It's dope because we don't see Kendrick in no interviews. This nigga don't come outside. This nigga don't talk to nobody. He don't be setting up interviews or sitting in front of cameras, in front of microphones. He don't do it. You know what I mean? And even them on there, they were saying, you know what I'm saying, at the end, you know what I mean? We know you don't do interviews, so we appreciate you coming and this and that, real humble about it. Because he don't. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, I wanted to hear him ask the gritty shit, man. You feel me? Wanted to hear him ask the grimy shit, you know what I'm saying, about the Drake shit. You know what I mean? Where was his mind really at during this Drake battle and shit like that, making these songs? You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Was they in the vault? You know what I'm saying? Or like I said, did you record this shit the same day type shit? You feel me? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it was a dope interview though. It was dope to see. You know what I'm saying? Definitely before the Super Bowl halftime show, it was dope to see a little interview with him. And I think that's probably why he did it. You know what I'm saying? Them numbers is definitely gonna fly high. I see them shits going to the millions today for sure. Because like I said, it's Kendrick Lamar. He don't come outside. He don't talk. So when he do, people definitely want to listen and hear and tune in. You know what I'm saying? So that shit gonna be dope. He gonna be at the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait for it. You know what I mean? Fuck with Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? The Super Bowl halftime performance is going to be lit. I'm probably not going to watch too much of the game. I might tune in to a little bit of it. But like I said, I don't give a fuck about the 2 teams playing. You know what I mean? So, but I'm definitely going to tune in to that motherfucking Super Bowl halftime performance by your boy, Kendrick Lamar. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's about all I got for today though. You know what I'm saying? Episode 184. That's about all I got. That's all I got today. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you learned something first, right here first. You know what I mean? So today, in this episode, everything we went over, today we went over Liangeloball coming at Camron, and they continue to go back and forth like they have been doing the past 6 months. Liangeloball said he can out-rap Camron, probably. Play who better than him, out-rap him, and went on down the list of many things that he probably can do better than Cam. And Cam definitely replied to what he said. He had lilxan. He's now 3 years sober, he said. Got a good team around him. Got a good girlfriend. Got people motivating him into the right direction. You know what I'm saying? Said he had an album coming to you Xan fans that like lilxan. I guess you got some anticipation to do for his album dropping. You know what I'm saying? But he's also facing the charge now for what he did at that show and he kicked that fan in the face. Drake goes on stage at his Australian tour at a concert and announces that he got a solo project coming after the Party Next Door collab called Sexy Songs for You. He admitted that on stage, said he got something personal coming, a solo joint, said it's a conversation that y'all need to hear between me and y'all. I'm just waiting for the right time to drop it. And we had Kendrick Lamar spoke on the Drake beef, sat down for an interview with Apple Music, with Ebro, and the Deska. And they did not ask him none of the questions that you want to hear. But it's a dope interview because Kendrick don't do interviews. Irvgotti passed away at 54 after we all learned yesterday that he was on life support. And later on in the night, after we learned he was on life support in the same day, he passed away later on in the night, last night, at 54 years old. 50 Cent still chooses to troll that man, even in death. At some point, you got to just be like, enough is enough. The trolling has gone too far. Like I said, like I explained, I get it. They tried to kill you. They lowballed you out of deals, fucked you over on a lot of money. I get it, but I have a little pride, gratitude, humbleness, I don't know, something, you know what I'm saying, besides trolling the dead. But yeah, this was episode 184. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Hope y'all learned something that you didn't know. Hope you found out right here first on Kons motherfucking podcast. You know what I'm saying? When you see that notification pop up, I salute you. Like you see my nigga scrolling up the screen for clicking on that shit, coming to see what I was talking about, especially if you still here now and you done watched this whole episode, you feel me? And you still right here watching, I definitely salute you. You know what I mean? Scroll my nigga up one more time. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know as a free person, could have been doing anything that you wanted to do in the world. And you are a person who ain't in jail. You ain't on lockdown. You ain't got no restrictions. Ain't nobody telling you to stay in this spot, stay in that spot. You can't watch this. You can't watch that. You are a free person in the world, whoever you may be, a robot, a motherfucking pet, a dog, a cat, you know what I'm saying? A grandma, a auntie, whoever you is, you know what I'm saying? A human being, an animal, whoever you are, that you are watching Kons podcast, I salute you. You know what I mean? For the third time, you see my nigga scrolling up the screen. You know what I'm saying? So as you hear that motherfucking beat starting to turn up and slap in the background, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't do it on my insert when I told you to do it, now's another time you can hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Just like you see that finger pointing that button, clicking that button. It's that easy. You feel me? It's also that easy to share the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's also that easy to click the like button. You know what I mean? If you don't want to comment, that's cool. But I want you to comment. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what you think. Tell me what you thought. All that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for watching Kons Podcast. Thank you for the round of applause. Yeah. As you hear that beat getting louder, make sure you hit that subscribe button, share the shit on platforms, social medias, Messenger, Facebook, Snapchat, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Share this content. You know what I mean? Constant motherfucking content, man. You know what I'm saying? It's Kons motherfucking podcast, man. Enjoy these credits.
Hate me, don't you? me, don't you? You hate 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 me, don't you?